Hello friends, good evening to all of you. I'm Gourav Gupta and I welcome all of you once again to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now friends, I welcome all of you, all the students who are presently there in this session. But like before I start this session, quickly let's have a tech check. Let's see if all of you can hear me, if I'm loud and clear to all of you. So please quickly do confirm if you are already there in this session. Please confirm if I'm audible as well as visible to all of you. Come on, I just want to like see one of the messages from any one of you who are there in this session right now. Just quickly confirm if I'm audible as well as visible to all of you. Come on, go ahead. All right, so yes, I got a confirmation from one of my teammates. Yes, I'm audible and visible to all of you. So, friends, welcome all of you once again to our next session in the series of sessions that we are conducting for CMAT 2022. Rajveer, Muskan, Sweetie, hello, good evening. Tejaswi, good evening. All right, so I've got a confirmation from students as well that I'm audible as well as visible. Thank you very much. So friends, like I said, welcome all of you to the next session in line of sessions that we are conducting for CMAT 2022. I've already conducted part one of this session where I've discussed some of the previous year paper questions of CMAT, and they were very popular questions. All right. Now in this session, like this is part two of popular questions from CMAT previous year question papers of QA. So this is part two, and again we'll be discussing a set of questions from previous year. Now in my last session, I remember some of you requested me to keep some more questions from algebra. So just looking into that particular request from all of you, I have tried to keep some extra questions from the chapter of algebra, which will be based on quadratic equations, quadratic inequations, and so on and so forth. All right. So friends, let's start this session, all of you. Now, before I jump on to question number one, it's a request from all of you, though you all have been wonderful audiences, wonderful students. Again, it's a request from all of you to take out a pen and a paper, okay, and take this session as a practice session for QA. All right. So in this session, we'll be solving around 15 questions, and I want all of you to solve all these questions using rough sheets and a pen, and post your answer as soon as you get your answer, you are able to solve that question. All right, so I want a wonderful response from all of you, and that will also keep me motivated. So friends, let's get into the very first question for this session. So question number one will be on your screen in a few seconds. I want all of you to be ready with pen and paper and quickly solve this question. So behave as if you are sitting in the examination hall and attempting a live examination. All right. So all the best. Question number one on your screen now. A very easy question to start with. A basic question from algebra. Sorry, a basic question from geometry and mensuration. So if you know the formula, you will be able to get the answer orally for this question. So question is, how many iron balls, each of radius 1 centimeter, can be made from a sphere whose radius is 8 centimeters? So come on, quickly post your answer as soon as you get your answer. So there are four options, A, B, C, and D. Come on everyone, Muskan, Tejaswi, Sweetie, Rajveer, and other students as well, those who are there in this session, quickly give me an answer for this one. All right, now in this question, even if you don't know the formula for volume of the cube, then also this question can be solved. Okay, so first of all, if we know the formula for volume of cube, so volume of cube is equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius. Okay, so we are given a big sphere whose radius is 8 centimeter. So the volume here will be 4 upon 3 pi multiplied by 8 cube. Okay, so this will be the total volume that we have, right? Now we want to basically turn this bigger sphere into small iron balls, and the radius of these small iron balls is 1 centimeter. All right, so this was the volume of the entire sphere, and let's say volume of one spherical ball, the small ball that we are making, so it will be 4 upon 3 pi 1 cube. And let's say we are making n number of balls, so I'll multiply this by n. Okay, and will equate it to the volume of the original sphere, that is 4 upon 3 pi 8 cube. Now 4 upon 3 pi will get cancelled, and the value of n will come out to be 8 cube, and that is equal to, so obviously you all must be knowing the value of 8 cube. So 8 cube, रट लो ये वाली value, मैंने बोला है अपने previous sessions में that you need to remember the cubes of first 15 natural number. 1 से लेके 15 तक के cubes याद करने हैं. It will definitely help you in saving a lot of time. Now most of you keep asking me that sir, what is the way of scoring more in quant section, or what is the way of scoring more in the entire examination? Now friends, these are very basic things, basic hygiene factors. So if you can save time in these calculations, why not do that? So अगर 8 cube याद नहीं है, so it's better to remember cubes of first 15 natural numbers, and they will be helpful. Also with this, remember the squares of first 25 natural numbers. It will again help you. So 8 cube is 512, and that will be the answer for this question. So answer will be option C. Amit and Tejasvi, absolutely correct answer. I'll move on to the second question very quickly. So question number 2, a question from algebra. The value of a is between 0 and 1. So which of the following statements is or are true? So there are 3 statements which are given. Out of these 3 statements, you'll have to find out which of the statements are true, and then mark your answer according to the given options. Come on, quickly. So value of a is between 0 and 1. So you'll have to find out which of the 3 statements given is true, is or are true. So there can be more than one statement which can be true. All right, any answer? Now what you can do is you can solve this question even by assuming a value of a. So that will be one of the ways of solving this one. Okay, so you can assume any value of a which is lying between 0 and 1, and that will basically help you in getting the answer for this question. So Ashwani and Yash, both of you have given the answer. All right. Okay. So I'll solve using the method that I've just told. So I'll assume a value of a. So assume a value of a which is between 0 and 1. So the most convenient value is 0.5. Okay. Now statement number 1. Statement number 1 says a square minus 1 is greater than 0, or I can convert it like a square is greater than 1. So if a is 0.5, a square will be 0.25, and is it greater than 1? No, it is not greater than 1. So statement number 1 will be not true. Okay, statement number 1 will be false. Now let's move on to statement number 2. Statement number 2 says that a square plus 1 is greater than 0. I can write it as a square is greater than minus 1. Now obviously for any value of a, even it is positive or even negative, okay, for any value of a, I can say that the square of a will always be positive, right? So square of a will always be positive. So a square will be greater than minus 1. This will always be true. So yes, I can say that statement number 2 is true, absolutely true. Now statement number 3, this one is tricky. It says that a square will be greater than a. Okay, now if a is 0.5, I can cross check for this value. The value of a square will be 0.25, and the value of a is 0.5, and 0.25 is not greater than 0.5. So we can say that for this range of value of A, statement number 3 will also be incorrect. Okay, so I can say that only statement 2 is correct, and hence what will be the correct answer? Yes, Dipali, Tejaswi and Samriddhi, all of you are absolutely correct. Yash, you are also correct. So answer will be option A, that is only statement 2 is correct. Okay, so one of the better ways of doing this question is, why not assume a value of A and cross check each and every statement. Okay, so that was it. So question number 2, answer is option 1, only statement 2 is correct. Let's move on to the next question, question number 3. All of you, wonderful. Just keep responding the way you are doing. Question number 3 on your screen. In how many years will rupees 2 lakh double itself at 11.5% per annum? Important is simple interest. So in how many years will a sum of rupees 2 lakh double itself at a rate of 11.5% per annum? Simple interest. Quickly, it's a very easy question. All right, Yash, good. Dipali, nice. Okay, so let's look at this one. Now I want my money to be doubled. Okay, now I invested 2 lakhs or 4 lakhs, doesn't matter. Fine, I want my money to be doubled. So if I want my money to be doubled, that means effectively I want my money to grow by how much percentage? 100%. Okay, 2 lakhs becomes 4 lakhs. Okay, so it gets doubled, so it will become 4 lakhs. If I'm investing 1 lakh, I want to double it. I want to make it 2 lakhs. So basically I want my money to be increased by 100%. So effectively the rate of interest I want, effectively the percentage by which I want my money to grow is 100%. All right. अब 1 year में कितना grow होता है? In 1 year my money is growing by 11.5%. Now since this is simple interest, I can say that in 2 years my money will grow by 11.5 multiplied by 2. All right, that is 23%. All right, so if I'll say that if in n years my money grows by 100%, so the value of n, number of years, will be 100% divided by 11.5%. All right, so answer will be 100 divided by 11.5. Now if we'll calculate the value of this, 11.5 into 8 is how much? 88 and 4, 92, and 11.5 multiplied by 9, it is 103.5. Okay, so I can say that anywhere between 8 and 9 years will be the time taken to double my money at a rate of 11.5% per annum simple interest. So yes, the correct answer will be option 2, and most of you have given the correct answer. Yash, Dipali, Sweetie, Samriddhi, Ritesh and Tejaswi. So all of you have given a wonderful answer, a correct answer. All right, so simple था, यूनिटरी मेथड अप्लाई किया मैंने. So मुझे 100% से ग्रोथ चाहिए. Every year 11.5% सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का ग्रोथ हो रहा है. So number of years required will be, exact number of years required will be 100 divided by 11.5, and you don't even need to do the exact calculation because the options are given in such a manner. Okay, so that was question number 3. Let's move on to our next question, question number 4. Again, easy question. You just need to put the values. Algebra का question है, so बहुत simple है. So quickly, let's see how many of you can give me an answer as soon as possible. So in such questions, you don't require anything other than speed. Okay, come on, solve it, everyone. So here we need to find the value of A and C when a relation between A, B, C and D is given, and you are given the values of B and D. So two set of values for B and D are given. What you need to do is you just need to do a substitution So substitute one set of values of b and d, you will get an equation. You will substitute other set of values of b and d, and you will get another equation, and you just need to solve these two equations. That's all. This is what you need to do. So this is what I was saying, that this is the game of speed. So only Samriddhi. So Samriddhi has given Tejaswi, Gaurav. Okay, but I'm getting different answers. Tejaswi, options are 1, 2, 3, 4. So please write. Okay, okay. Now you have made a change. Okay, good, good. So Samriddhi, Tejaswi, and Gaurav, three answers. So let me do the substitution and quickly form two equations. So first of all, I'll substitute this set of values. B equals to 6. So 6a plus c is equal to 30. All right. And then the other set of values, b is equal to 8. So 8a plus c is equal to 36. Now these are the two equations. I'll subtract equation number 1 from equation number 2. So that means second equation minus first equation, I'll get 2a is equal to 6. So the value of a is 3. Now the value of a, I've already got 3, and in all the four options the values of a are different. So why to calculate the value of c? I'll straight away mark option 2 as the answer, and you can skip, you can save time, you can skip solving for c. Okay, fine. So answer will be option 2, and yes, most of you are absolutely correct. Great. Let's move on to our next question very quickly. Question number 5. Again, another question of algebra. Inequality is given, and you will have to find out which of the following options is true. All right, a question of inequality. Come on. Now, if you don't know how to solve basic inequalities, like this is a quadratic inequality. So if in case you don't know how to solve quadratic inequations, then there is another way of basically finding the answer. So I'll tell you that way. But first of all, I'll use the conventional way. And then for the students who don't know how to solve quadratic inequations, I'll tell you the alternate way of getting the answer. Okay. So Tejasvi, Rishabh, and Bhushan, three answers I've got. Lovely, good. So Tejasvi says option 4, Rishabh and Bhushan says option 3. Now option 3 and option 4 looks similar. Now there is a difference between these two options. These two options look similar. Samriddhi also says option 3 is correct. So Tejasvi, would you like to check your answer? Okay, okay. Let's see who among four of you is correct. Okay, fine. Now I'll solve this quadratic inequality. So the left hand side will be treated in normal way. What we'll do is we'll do the factorization by splitting the middle term. So I'll just write the left hand side first of all. So y square plus 3y minus 18. Okay, now I can split the middle term. So it will become y square plus 6y minus 3y minus 18. Okay, and the factorized form will be y plus 6 into y minus 3. All right, now those who are getting the same factorized form on the left hand side, please write a yes. Meanwhile, I'll start solving this. I'll continue solving this. Now I want this expression to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, now basic way of solving this, what I'll do is I'll draw the number line and will plot both these points on the number line. So this will be y equal to minus 6 and this will be y equal to plus 3. Now minus 6 will be on the left hand side and plus 3 will be on the right hand side. All right. So this is the number line that I have plotted. Okay. Now I can say that since here the coefficient of y square was positive, so I can say that the rightmost region will be having a positive value negative and then positive. So we have alternate positive negative. Okay, so अब हमेशा ये चीज कर सकते हो अगर y square का coefficient positive है, if the coefficient of y square is positive, then start from the right hand side. Rightmost region will have positive value, then negative, then positive, then negative, and so on. Alternate regions will have alternate signs. Okay, now what I want the expression to be greater than or equal to 0. That means I want the positive values. Okay, so positive wale region select kar lenge. So this region and this region will be selected. So I can say that the value of y will be minus infinity to minus 6 union plus 3 to plus infinity. Or you can say that y will be less than equal to minus 6 or y will be greater than equal to 3. Okay, now among the options, just choose whichever is correct. Now Tejaswi, I'll come back to your answer, the next answer that you have given. I'll tell you how to basically avoid this confusion. Okay, so answer will be y less than equal to minus 6, y greater than equal to 3. So answer should be option 4. Okay, now first of all, one more thing, do we have the sign of less than or less than equal to? So do we include the like equality sign or not? Okay, now here in the original expression it was greater than equal to, so that is why answer here will be, so I'll change my answer a little bit. So answer here will be minus 6 and plus 3 will be included. Okay, so minus 3 and plus 3, sorry, minus 6 and plus 3 will be included in the values. So answer will be y less than equal to minus 6, y greater than equal to 3. Okay, I hope I am absolutely clear with the explanation that I have given you. Just give me a yes if all of you are satisfied with the explanation that I have given you. Come on. Okay. Now, for the students who don't know how to solve quadratic inequality, okay, so let's see what to be done in that case. Okay, so I'm erasing whatever is there on the screen. Now, in case you don't know how to basically solve this, so what you can do is you can go with the method of trial and error. You can look at the options. Okay, so if I'll check option 1 and option 2, okay, now check the difference between these two options. First one says that y less than equal to 3, second says that y less than 3. So basically first one includes 3 as well. So एक बार 3 put करके देखो क्या 3 satisfy कर रहा है या फिर नहीं. If I'll put 3, so it will become 9 plus 9 minus 18, that is 0. Is 0 greater than equal to 0? Yes, it is. Okay, so 3 satisfies the inequality. All right, so I can say that answer will not be option 2. Now I'm left with 1, 3 and 4. So what I'm doing is I'm eliminating the options. All right, okay. Now first one says that, so अब properly लिख लेते हैं. First one says that y is less than 3 and greater than equal to 0. So 0 से लेके 3 तक सारी values include हो रही है. Third option says that minus 6 से लेके plus 3 तक, minus 6 to plus 3, all the values are included. Okay, and third one says that less than minus 6, so minus infinity to minus 6 union 3 to infinity. So what you can do is you can just look at a difference, a point of difference between these options. Okay, so I'll check for 0. 0 third fourth option में included नहीं है. So 0 put करते हैं तो 0 plus 0 minus 18. So left hand side is minus 18. क्या minus 18 0 से बड़ा है? नहीं, it is not. So 0 should not be included. Okay. Now 0 is there in option 1, I'll eliminate. 0 is there in option 3, I'll eliminate. Okay. So just दो values को put किया मैंने, दो values को substitute किया, and I could eliminate 3 options, first, second and third. So now you can mark option number 4. Okay. So in case अगर फंस जाओ कहीं पे क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व नहीं करना आ रहा, you don't know the proper way of solving the question, so you can also take help of the options also. Fine. Now just looking at this question you will feel that no, I don't know, I have not studied quadratic inequalities, so there is no need to leave this question even in that case. All right, fine. So that was question number 5. Let's move on to our next question, a question from permutation combination. A very easy concept, a very easy question of permutation combination. Come on, solve this one. In how many different ways can 3 different red balls, 2 different blue balls, and 4 different yellow balls can be arranged so that the balls of same color come together? Yes, read it carefully. And this is a very simple concept of permutation combination. A little bit of calculations will be required, so don't be afraid from doing calculations. I'll give you some extra time, okay, for this one, because some calculations are also required. You need to multiply some numbers. All right, so let's start with the solution. Now, what all different type of balls are there? Now we have 3 different red balls, 2 different blue balls, and 4 different yellow balls. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to keep the balls of same color together. So that means 3 red balls will be together, 2 blue balls will be together, and 4 yellow balls will be together. Okay, so I'll consider them as single balls for the time being. So effectively I have 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 balls effectively. Okay, so there are 3 balls effectively which are there with us, because I have considered a set of 3 red balls as a single ball, set of 2 blue balls as a single ball, because they cannot be separated. Okay, so 3 balls effectively we have, and they can be arranged in how many ways? 3 factorial ways. All right, this is one thing, first part. Now all the 3 red balls are together. Since they are 3 different red balls, they can rearrange themselves in 3 factorial ways. So red balls can arrange themselves in 3 factorial ways, blue balls in 2 factorial ways, and yellow balls in 4 factorial ways. So the final answer will be 3 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 4 factorial. So this will be the final answer. So only Tejasvi has given the answer. Come on people, what are you doing? Samriddhi ne answer diya hai abhi. So guys, I want all of you to actively participate in this lecture. You are spending time in watching this lecture, so make most out of this time. जितना ज़्यादा फायदा हो सकता है उतना ज़्यादा फायदा लो. I'm solving this question. If you're solving these questions with me, then it will increase your knowledge base. Okay, so 3 factorial is 6, 6, 2, and 24. So 6 into 6 is 36, into 2 72, into 24, and that will be 1440 and 288. I'm just multiplying them. So 8271. So final answer will be 1728. So option C is the correct answer. And yes, Dhruv, Samriddhi, and Tejasvi. Wonderful. So all 3 of you have given a correct answer, and I request other students as well, those who are spending time in watching this lecture, rough paper निकाल लो, pen निकाल लो, and मेरे साथ solve करो. It will increase the amount of knowledge that you have. थोड़ा सा practice ही हो जाएगी. Okay, so that was question number 6. Let's move forward. But before that, I request all of you that if you're liking this session, quickly hit the like button. Come on. So if you're liking this session, quickly hit the like button, and then we'll continue with the remaining questions. Okay. All right. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you can also press the bell icon so that you will keep getting the notifications. Now soon, in a few days, we are starting up with a complete series of free sessions for CMAT 2022. Okay, that is the last lab to CMAT 2022, and I'll give you the complete details about that series towards the end of this session. Okay, so let's move on to our next question, question number 7. Now, this question is not at all tricky. This is very straightforward, but this question may waste time of some of us. Okay, अगर हम क्वेश्चन को ठीक से रीड नहीं करेंगे, then we'll be involved in heavy calculations and will waste our time. Final answer सबका same ही आएगा. So let's see who will be the number one to answer this question. All right, Tejasvi. As usual, among the top students, among the fastest students who solve these questions. Come on, others as well. Samriddhi, Dhruv, Rishabh, Bhushan, Gaurav. Come on, pick up this question. All right. Now, there is no trick in this question. Okay. It's very easy to get involved in the calculations and waste a lot of time. Right. Now, let's see. There are three numbers x, y, and z whose ratio is 12:15:25. So I can assume these numbers as 12k, 15k, and 25k respective values of x, y, and z. Okay, so 12k, 15k, and 25k. That are the values of x, y, and z. Okay. Now the sum of twice of these numbers is 614. So what we'll do is we'll get involved in this equation and try to find out the value of k, which is actually not required. Gaurav, it is actually not required. Probably you have solved this because you have given the answer in more than 3 minutes. So the ratio between, so let's see what we have to actually calculate. The ratio between the difference of y and x. Now what is the difference of y and x? It is 3k. And the difference of z and y. The difference of z and y is 10k. You will have to find out the ratio of these two. So 3k upon 10k, the ratio will be 3 upon 10. No need to find the value of k, and you have got the answer as option C. Okay, so इस तरीके के questions तुम्हें exam में मिलेंगे. Okay, which will force you to waste your time, though that amount of time that you have spent was actually not required. Okay, so that was it. Question number 7. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 8. And a wonderful question of time, speed, distance. Now, Ankush and Babulal walk around a circular track. They start at 9 a.m. So this is the time at which they start. They start from the same point but in opposite directions. Now, Ankush and Babulal walk at a speed of 3 rounds per hour and 5 rounds per hour respectively. So Ankush की speed कितनी है? 3 rounds per hour, and speed of Babulal is 5 rounds per hour. Now the question is, how many times shall they cross each other until 10:30 a.m.? So that means in the next 1.5 hours, how many times will they cross each other? Okay, so a wonderful question. Let's see how many of you can give the answer. Though the solution is not at all difficult. Yes. Any answer? They are starting at 9 a.m. They are ending at 10:30 a.m. So you'll have to find out in this 1.5 hour how many times will they cross each other. So Komal has given her answer. Okay. So Komal says option C. All right, Komal. All right, चलिए. So I'll give you the solution. बहुत easy question है. It's just that you need to know the concept. Okay. Now it's a circular racetrack like this. Let's say this is the starting point. A moves in this direction and B moves in this direction. Okay. Now the speed of A is 3 and speed of B is 5 rounds per hour. That doesn't matter. So speed of A कम है, speed of B ज़्यादा है. So I can say that they will meet somewhere here. Okay, for the first time. Now for the first time when they will meet, I can say that together A and B has covered one complete round. A has covered some portion, B has covered the remaining portion, and together A and B, they have covered complete one round. All right. Now the time after which they will meet for the first time can be calculated by using the concept of relative speed. So distance, total distance traveled divided by the relative speed. All right. So the distance traveled, so we'll write in terms of rounds because speed is given in terms of rounds. So distance traveled is one round. All right. Because A has covered this portion and B has covered the remaining portion. So together they have completed one round. Okay, so distance traveled together is one round divided by the relative speed. Now, since these objects, these two people are moving in opposite directions, so the relative speed will be the sum of the speeds. So the relative speeds will be 3 rounds per hour plus 5 rounds per hour. That is 8 rounds per hour. All right. So the time after which they will meet for the first time will be 1 upon 8 hour. All right. 1 upon 8 hour पहली बार मिलेंगे. Okay. How much time do we have? We have 1.5 hour. So number of times they will meet. So every 1/8 hour में पहली बार एक बार मिल रहे हैं. So they will keep on meeting after every 1/8 hour. All right. And in the next 1.5 hour, how many times will they meet? So 1 upon 8 into 1.5, and that will come out to be 12. So in total, yes, they will meet 12 times. Okay, so answer will be option C. So this is the shortest possible method using which you can solve this question. Okay, so agar straightforward method pata hai, if you know, if you understand this concept, then I can say that this question can be solved in less than 30 seconds. Okay, the Komal, Tejasvi, Dhruv, Ranveer, Samriddhi and Nilesh, all 6 of you have given a perfect answer. Lovely. Okay, so that was question number 8. Let's move on to our next question, question number 9. A very easy question from the concept of circles. So in a circle of radius 6 centimeter, arc AB is making an angle of 114 degrees with the center of the circle O. What is the measure of angle ABO? You should not be taking more than 30 seconds to find the answer of this question. Come on. And again, people, those who are liking this session, so please quickly hit the like button. To subscribe our channel, do hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification. Like I mentioned earlier, from 14th of this month, 14th of March, we are going to start a complete series of sessions that is called Last Lap to CMAT. Okay, and all these sessions will be free. Okay, and will be there on YouTube as well as the application. So you'll be getting complete details towards the end of this session. Okay, now Rajveer, Komal and Tejasvi, I've got 3 answers. Komal again writing B, 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 B a lot of times. So Komal, please check your answer because Rajveer, Tejasvi and Samriddhi have given different answers. Okay, so let's solve this one. Easy question hai, jaldi se finish karte hain. So you are given a circle, though there is no need to draw a circle. I'm just explaining you. Center of the circle is O, and they are saying that the arc AB. So I'm considering 2 points on the circumference of the circle. So arc AB is making an angle of 114 at the center of the circle. Okay, now if I'll join the points A and B, so I can say that triangle AOB will be an isosceles triangle. all right, because OA and OB are equal. Okay, so this triangle will be an isosceles triangle where OA and OB are equal because they are the radius of the circle. So if OA and OB are equal, the angles opposite to equal sides will also be equal. So the two angles that I have marked in the figure will be equal. Okay, so I can say that the sum of these three angles inside the triangle will be 180 degrees. So 114 plus 2x, let me consider this angle as x and x each, and that is equal to 180. So the value of x will come out to be 33 degrees. Okay, and this is what they are asking, the measure of angle ABO, and that will be 33 degrees. So answer will be option D. All right, Komal, do you understand what mistake you have done? So obviously calculation error होगा छोटा सा, so try not to commit such errors again. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा slow, थोड़ा सा speed में compromise कर सकते हो फिलहाल, but make sure that your answers are correct. Okay, all right. Now let's move on to our next question. So Krishna and Ritesh has also given a correct answer. Good. Okay, so question number 10 on your screen now. Easy but lengthy question from सेट थ्योरी, वेन डायग्राम्स. सो अब इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन अगर मिलता है, फाइन, इफ यू आर स्ट्रॉन्ग इन वेन डायग्राम्स तो इस क्वेश्चन में एंटर कर सकते हो. अदरवाइज, लाइक आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड इन माय अर्लियर सेशन अबाउट द स्ट्रैटेजी टू बी यूज्ड इन CMAT. सो अगर किसी ने वो सेशन मिस किया है, like a few days back I have conducted one of the sessions in which I have told you how to basically attempt CMAT examination, what strategy should be there in order to increase your number of attempts. So if you have missed that session, please go back and look at that session, okay, and attempt all your mock papers in that fashion. So like I've explained, lengthy question है तो round 1 में छोड़ सकते हो, and then you can again come back to such questions and do it in round 2. Okay, so easy question है, times set theory का, Venn diagrams का. So quickly find an answer for this. एक छोटा सा Venn diagram बनाना है, that's all. Times of India, Indian Express and Hindustan Times. These are the three newspapers that we have, and total number of houses survey was conducted in 120 houses. Okay, so I'm waiting for a few more seconds. Gourav has already got the answer. 64 is the answer that Gourav has given. And let's see who all can confirm if this answer is correct or not. Rajveer has given the confirmation. Okay, Rajveer, good. Come on, others. Komal has also given the confirmation. So yes, I believe this should be a correct answer. So let's start filling the values. Okay. So out of 120 houses, it was found that 50 read Times of India. I'll write it here. 60 read Indian Express and 48 read Hindustan Times. Simultaneously, 20 read Times of India and Indian Express. So Times of India and Indian Express 20. So this is the value of these two regions together. Times of India and Indian Express. Okay. 18 read Times of India and Hindustan Times, and 24 read Indian Express and Hindustan Times. All right. Now 10 read all of them. So this value will be 10. Okay. Now you can write the values of individual regions. So the people who read, listen carefully, the people who read only Times of India and Indian Express, that means this region will be 20 minus 10, that is 10. People who read only Times of India and Hindustan Times, 18 minus 10, that is 8, and this place will be 14. Now only Times of India, it will be 50 minus 10, 10 and 8. 50 minus 10, 10 and 8, that means 22. Only Indian Express, 60 minus 10, 10 and 14, this will be 26. And only Hindustan Times, it will be 48 minus 10, 8 and 14, that is 32, that is 16. So only HT is 16. Now question is, how many read only one newspaper? So only one newspaper, that is only Times of India, which is 22. only Indian Express 26, and only Hindustan Times 16. Just add these values. So 48 and 16, that is 64. So yes, 64 is the correct answer, which is option C. So lovely people. I believe like जिसने भी आंसर लिखा है सबका ही सही है. गौरव, राजवीर, कोमल, तेजस्वी, समृद्धि and नीलेश. Lovely. Next question. Okay, next question is a question of mensuration, two-dimensional mensuration, 2D mensuration. So you just need to find out the area of circle, probably a semicircle. Let's see. I'm not giving you a hint. So question number 11 on your screen. Let's see who will be the first person to answer. Again, don't get involved in calculations. Don't get involved in heavy calculations. Okay, just look at the options before you finally like try to solve for anything else. Just look at the options. Okay, Ritesh, Komal, nice. Tejasvi, as usual. Other students as well, like I have more than 30 participants, 30 viewers, like who are live right now. Kya kar rahe ho yaar? You are attending a session of CMAT. Come on. You will be taking examination, so don't waste your time and solve these questions with me. Come on. And don't be lazy. Please type your answer if you're solving these questions. Okay, Samriddhi. Ria, good. I think the first response from your side in this session. Good that you have responded. Others as well, those who are just solving and not responding. Come on, yeah, respond karo. Just for my motivation, I want to keep coming again and again in front of you with such amazing sessions. Shubham, Sheetal, good. Okay, chalo, solve karte hain. The length of the minute hand of a watch is given. The area swept by it by minute hand in 30 minutes. Now minute hand की अगर बात करते हैं, so if I talk about minute hand, the minute hand can go one complete round in 60 minutes. One complete round, that means complete circle in 60 minutes. So in 30 minutes, it will go half a circle. So basically, I have to find out the area of semicircle. So area of semicircle will be pi r square divided by 2. This is what you need to do. The value of pi is already given. So 3.14 multiplied by 42 that is radius upon 2. So this is cancelled 21. So 21 into 42 यही calculate करना है और ज़्यादा calculate मत करना. अब 21 into 42 कैसे calculate करोगे? You can write it as 21 into 2. So 21 का square तो याद होना चाहिए, which is 441 into 2, that is 882. So आंसर क्या आएगा? 882 पाई. ओके, अब ऑप्शन पे चले जाओ. 882 पाई, this is not option B. 882 pi, this is not 728, definitely not. 882 pi is not 1040 pi. So तीन ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट हो गए and final answer will be option A. Definitely no need to do the calculations. All right, so Madhu, Rajveer, Manoj, Sheetal, Shubham, Riya, Samriddhi, Tejasvi, Komal and Ritesh, all of you wonderful people have given a wonderfully correct answer. Great. चलो आगे चलते हैं. Now before I go again I request all of you, those who are there in the session, quickly hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel. Like I mentioned that in a few days from now, starting from 14th of March, we'll be coming up with the entire series of sessions on CMAT 2022 every day, starting from 14th of March, every day. Yes, every day. So in case you don't want to miss those sessions, please do hit the bell icon, subscribe our channel and attend all these sessions live on YouTube. All right, now let's move on to our next question, question number 12. Again, a question from algebra. So as requested by all of you in the last session, I have included a lot of questions from algebra. Come on, let's see who will be the first one to answer this question correctly. Yes, Ritesh, रीजनिंग का जो सेक्शन होता है, so they may ask you questions from calendars. Alright, any answer? क्या कर रहे हो सब लोग? इतना easy question है. Alright, Samriddhi, first one, good. Samriddhi, you need to increase your speed. You are doing wonderful, but थोड़ा सा increase करनी है. Komal, you will not get the PDF of a video. You can get the link. Obviously, YouTube पे है मेरे videos सारे के सारे. So you can go back and जो BYJU'S exam prep का YouTube channel है, you can subscribe that, and जो भी previous sessions हैं, you can attend all those sessions. Okay, Komal? Okay. Now, if any expression x plus 4 like this is a factor of another expression, then I can say that x plus 4 equal to 0 or x equal to minus 4 when substituted in this expression will make this expression 0. Okay, so that means x cube plus 2x square plus bx plus 68 will be equal to 0 at x equal to minus 4. That's it. So अब आपको क्या करना है? You just need to substitute the value of x as minus 4 and equate this expression to 0 and get the value of b. So x equal to minus 4. So minus 4 cube, that is minus 64, plus 2 into minus 4 square is 16. So 2 into 16 is 32, minus 4b plus 68 equal to 0. So that means minus b is equal to 68 minus 64, that is 4. 4 plus 32 is 36. So value of b will be equal to 9. Yes, plus 9 will be the value of b. So answer will be option B. And as usual, a lot of you have given the perfect answer. Great. So Shubham, Riya, Sheetal, Rajveer, Tejasvi, Manoj, Komal, Gaurav, and Samriddhi. All right, let's move on to question number 13. A question from time speed distance to calculate the average speed for the entire journey. Now treat this question very carefully. So Rajesh covers the entire journey in 3 parts. 12 kilometers at 6 km per hour, 36 kilometers at 9 km per hour, and 32 kilometers at 4 km per hour. So you'll have to find out the approximate value of the average speed. All right, Ritesh has given the answer. Oh, okay, nice. So that was fast, Ritesh. Good. Gaurav, nice. So let's start solving this one. Samriddhi has also given the answer. Come on, I'm waiting for others. Manoj, Tejasvi, Komal, good. So average speed कैसे निकालते हैं? So average speed, first of all, is not the average of speeds. Okay, average speed is not the average of speeds. Average speed is, I'll write the formula. Average speed is total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Okay, so this is the basic formula for average speeds, right? Okay, now first of all, let's look at the total distance. So total distance, first case, it is 12 kilometers, then 36 kilometers and 32 kilometers. So 48 and 32 is 80 kilometers. So 80 kilometers is the total distance divided by total time. Now time taken in the first journey, is how much? 12 kilometers at a speed of 6 kilometer per hour. So 12 upon 6, that is 2 hours. In the second journey, 36 upon 9, 4 hours. And in the third journey, 32 upon 4, that is 8 hours. So total time taken is 2 plus 4 plus 8, that is 14 hours. All right. So this is the average speed, 80 divided by 14 or 40 divided by 7, or you can say that it will be approximately 5.7. Okay, so 5.7, yes, we have among the options. Correct answer is option C. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to our next question, question number 14. Now question number 14, easy, but a little calculative. I'll not say too calculative, very calculative, no. A little calculative, easy question of time and work. So A and B, two pipes, they can fill the cistern individually in 120 and 150 minutes. Now there is also an outlet C. Okay, about C, nothing is given. But if all the three pipes are open, the cistern will now be filled in 100 minutes. So question is, in how much time will the tank be emptied by C alone, working alone? Ritesh, you might not have seen the questions of calendars, but calendars can certainly be asked. I'm not saying that calendars is one of the most important topics and har saal pucha jata hai. So yes, you are absolutely correct. If the question of calendar is not asked in the last 4 years, but still it is one of the important topics, and I want you to spend at least 1 hour on this topic. Okay. Previously on this channel, on our channel, YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, I have taken 1 or 2 sessions on calendars as well. Okay, so you can just search, you can look for those sessions, you will definitely find them. Okay, so Rakesh and Dhruv, 2 answers. All right, anyone else? चलिए solve करते हैं. So A and B are inlet pipes. So work done by A and B in 1 minute. So A and B in 1 minute minus 1 minute work by C should be equal to the net 1 minute work. Okay, now 1 minute work of A will be 1 upon 120. 1 minute work of B will be 1 upon 150 minus 1 minute work of C, which is unknown, and that will be net 1 minute work, that is 1 upon 100. So this is a very simple expression, simple equation that we have made. Okay, so even if you have studied the basics of time and work, you can make this equation. A and B are inlet pipes, C is outlet pipe, and on the right hand side the net. Okay, so 1 upon C will be equal to 1 upon 120 plus 1 upon 150 minus 1 upon 100. अब क्या है, सिर्फ solving बचा है, nothing else is left. So LCM is 600. So 5 plus 4 minus 6, and that is equal to 3 upon 600, which is 1 upon 200. So C will take a total of 200 minutes. Okay, 200 minutes, and will finish the work. So 200 minutes, you can check among the options. So 200 minutes is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So yes, the correct answer will be option A. and this time some of you have committed mistake, but that is absolutely fine. The important thing is, have you understood the concept, as well as like, are you able to make out what mistake you have done? This is important. Okay, so Gaurav and Mahesh, uh, Abhishek as well, so please just check what mistake you have done, and again try not to repeat it. Okay, all right, now let's move on towards our last question for the day. Last question, a question from probability. So it says that in a box there are 8 yellow and 4 black balls. If 3 balls are drawn at random, what is the probability that 2 are yellow and 1 is black? Come on, quickly solve this easy question of probability. Okay, Ritesh, give me a minute. I'll go back and will explain you by LCM method. Okay, Ritesh? So after this question is over, I'll again go back and will explain you the other method, right? So like we have done question number 14 by fraction method. I'll explain you by LCM method as well. Come on, come on. There will be a little bit of calculations in this question. Okay, any answer? क्या यार, easy question है ये वाला तो. Okay, so Dhruv and Samriddhi, two answers. Okay, Gaurav. So let's start solving this. So there are 8 yellow balls and 4 black balls. Now we are drawing 3 balls and we have to find out the probability that 2 are yellow and 1 is black. So 2 yellow out of 8 can be taken in 8C2 ways, and 1 black out of 4 can be drawn in 4C1 ways. Okay, so the numerator will be, favorable number of cases will be 8C2 multiplied by 4C1, and the sample space, the total number of cases. So there are a total of 8 plus 4. There are a total of 12 balls, out of which we are drawing 3. So 12C3 will be the denominator. All right, now you can solve this and get your answer. So 8C2, that is 8 into 7 upon 2, 28, multiplied by 4, divided by 12C3, that will be 12 into 11 into 10, divided by 3 into 2. Okay, so this will be the entire expression. Now you can start simplifying this. So 12, 4 into 3, 12 cancelled, 2 and denominator 5. Okay, so the final answer here will be 28 in the numerator and 55 in the denominator. So 28 upon 55, and yes, we have this option available. So answer will be option B. So again, Dhruv, Samriddhi, Gaurav, Dipali, Ritesh, Rakesh, Tejasvi, Sheetal, Abhishek, and Riya. I've got answers from these students, and 1 or 2 of you are incorrect. But again, important is understand your mistake. Okay. Now, as per the request from Ritesh, I'm going back to the previous question. So those who want to stay, please do stay. I'm telling you one more method for the previous one, LCM method. Okay. So here it is, Ritesh. A can finish the task in 120 minutes, B in 150 minutes. Let's assume that C can finish the task in C minutes, and if all of them are open, net kitna time lag raha hai? 100 minutes. Okay, first thing. Now you can assume the total work as LCM of 120, 150, 100 as well as C. Okay, so 120, 150 और 100 का LCM होता है 600, 600 into C is the LCM I'm taking. Okay, so basically why I've taken C as among the total work, because I want a number here, a total work which is divisible by 120, 150, C and 100. Okay, now let's write 1 minute work of each of them. Now 1 minute work of A will be 600 C divided by 120, that is 5 C. 1 minute work of B will be 4 C. 1 minute work of C will be 600, but it will be negative 600. And 1 minute work of net 1 minute work will be 6C. Now you can make equation A's 1 minute work plus B's 1 minute work minus C's 1 minute work should be equal to net 1 minute work. All right. So अब solve कर लेते हैं. So 9C minus 6C, that is 3C is equal to 600, and the value of C will come out to be 200. All right. So value of C is 200 minutes, and that will be 3 hours 20 minutes. All right. So Ritesh, I hope you understood the method that I have used. Okay, a very general method. As a part of total work, you can assume the LCM of all of them, including the variable C. All right. Okay, so that's all from my side. Mahesh is saying, sir, 14 number के question में आपके previous method video में method use करी थी वही करवाओ LC method. So yes, Mahesh, I have used the LC method. I have taught you the LC method. Like you were asking in my previous video, the method that I have used, I should use the same method. So yes, it is in front of you. That's all. Okay, so friends, that's all from my side. Again, I request all of you, those who are still there in the session, if you like our session, please do hit the like button. So it will be a motivation for me, and I'll keep coming again and again with many such sessions. Now friends, here is a very important information for all of you, like I was telling you earlier. So you can join us live on daily basis at 7 p.m. starting 14 March onwards. Now we are coming up with last lap to CMAT 2022, where every day starting from 14th of March at 7 p.m. you can meet us live for a complete revision for CMAT 2022. All right. Okay. So this is the series of sessions that you can join. Yes, Ritesh. So definitely you can look at that series of sessions. Also, people who are looking forward to join a wonderful program for GDPI preparation. So it is one program which is started by us, and you can fetch the entire details by calling at the number which is given at the bottom of the screen. All right. Also, in case anybody is looking to join complete course for CAT 2022, so we have already started with batch number 5, and the entire details are there on the screen, and you can fetch some more information by calling at the number at the bottom of the screen. All right, so friends, that's all from my side. You can follow us on Instagram, you can subscribe and press the bell icon on YouTube, like us on Facebook, join our Telegram group. Okay, we have a Telegram channel as well, where you can interact live with the faculty member. Yes, you can meet me live on our Telegram channel, and you can ask your query, you can talk to me on Telegram. Okay, so this is the link that you need to use to join our Telegram channel, and the link will also be there in the description of this session. Right? So friends, it was wonderful having all of you here. Thank you, Riya, Tejaswi, Ritesh, and the other students. Mahesh, thank you very much. So we'll see you the next time. All the best. Bye-bye.